Hey, how's it going? It's another lovely morning in Los Santos, and I was going to go with a full breakdown of the VooDoo options. We saw some of it last time, the last video, sort of more of an introduction to Benny's with what else has been added with the update as far as weapons, stylish things like clothes and tattoos and hairstyles. But today I wanted to go for a full breakdown of what's available on the VooDoo. Did a couple of things last time. Uh, you'll note that it is quite expensive. You just unlock the mods at all. You have to pay a few $100,000 just to be
Wait,
able
what
to
you need?
do anything, and just to buff it out and get rid of all the rust and all that crap. But I made some decisions on the color and everything, so let's just fully check out everything here. First of all, armor and brakes, it's pretty standard. Uh, the different bumper styles, that's sort of the one that starts off with. Then you got the grill and the sleek chrome, which is nice. It gives it a kind of... I'm trying to make mine look a little Fallout-ish, because that game's coming out and I'm very excited about it, so I figure I may as well give it that sort of 1950s kind of, or 1960s rather, kind of Atomic Ranch look. So last time we looked at the arch covers, I settled on the chrome detail with the little stars there. I like that. Different aerial styles, middle or back. I went with the spring aerials on either side. There's the side trim. Once again, I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything with that. The tank, which changes the underside. Bodywork, which for the VooDoo is just the curb feelers, little whiskers. I don't know. Not really sure how I feel about that. Engine block. I went with the chrome covers because I like the sort of sleek look of that. That's the sort of stock one. And then engine filters. Still not sure if I'm gonna get one of those. And then engine tunes is the one that you're used to. Exhaust. I'm gonna go with twin shotgun exhaust.
There you go.
Explosives, that's the usual kind of bombs that you can set to your car. Grill. I went with the chrome teeth grill. I like the look of it. That's the one that it comes with, which isn't bad actually. It's nice. Chrome bars. Fine chrome bars is nice too. Cages over the headlights there. Just makes for a nice effect. I don't know. I like the chrome teeth look. Horn. Like I said, there's some new. We listened to these in the last video. I like it. I spent a lot of money on this car already, so these are the different hydraulics. Not really going for height with this one, so just a little bit hoopty bounce, you know. The interior breaks down into a bunch of different subcategories. Trim, of course, the design and the color. I settled on tiger stripes. You can see it inlaid into the seats, roof, and everything as well. I think I'm going to stand by that. Leather striped camo is kind of interesting too, though, isn't it? The digital camo as well. Luxury velour is it's kind of interesting. It gives it a sort of, you know, hood club kind of feel, but you know, like the nice clubs that they have in the hood. The the ones that look like funeral homes rather than the ones that look like, you know, warehouse. So, those of you who visit clubs in the hood occasionally know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm sticking with the tighter stripes. Still not sure. Let's do the, I think I know what I'm going with on the trim color there. One with the pogo bobblehead. The Grim Reaper one's cool too, though. So is Impotent Rage. I went with Impotent Rage on my George Carlin character. Those of you who know me know I also have a George Carlin character, Dials. Here. I thought George Carlin would appreciate Impotent Rage, especially when it comes to road rage. He sometimes got road rage when he was on stage. Yeah, I gotta say, I still like the stock dials for a sort of Fallout look, especially with the sort of green, that radiation green color there. I think they call it lime green in the game. Steering wheels, I skipped over this in the last video. I have no idea why. Oh, because I went straight down to, yeah, that's why. But yeah, let's look at some of the steering wheels. I like the vintage racer one, it's pretty cool. Rockabilly, old school cool. It's the same thing, just reversed on the chevron there that goes across the wheel. Some of it's kind of samey around the middle there. The got wood one's nice. If you want wooden, might go with that there. I like that. Burnout one is cool. Anybody here like, I love the old Burnout games. Burnout 3, Burnout Revenge, where they had the Crash Junctions. Those were great games too. I might go with this one. It has a sort of 1950s weird kind of look. Chain one's fun. I think a lot of you out there probably have a friend who at one time or another had a steering wheel that looked like this. Deco, oh yeah. So one of these two or La Bamba. Some kind of, has a similar look to the bumper there, so I'm gonna go with that. Here's another one that I skipped over last time, the gear shift levers, which is a kind of interesting addition here, especially since the VooDoo does have a gear shift lever, but some of the cars don't have like a default or regular sort of gear shift lever. The VooDoo here does. It seems to be going through my character's leg at the moment, so yeah, let's give it a proper modded gear shift lever. Oh, you got the red eye. This one's good for the pot smokers out there, I think. Lucky dice. Ooh, one for the conspiracy theorists. Pretty cool. Grenade. Nice. Smoking skull. Top of the morning, which is basically just the smoking skull with a top hat. 2 Boku. Alright. King Lear. A lot of these just variations of the skull, the smoking skull. Old school Mike, that's the one that I gave my George Carlin character. The piston, that one's kind of odd, I think. Looks odd there. The gem, that one actually, that one looks cool. 6-shooter. Pistola. And the beer pump, which is great for when the cops pull you over. I'm trying to think of which one kind of goes with the sort of 1950s look. I might go with the dice then, sort of the classic choice for something like this. Although the dice are traditionally hung from the rear view mirror. Not exactly a gear shift. I have to say, I do like the beer pump one. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna go with the dice for now. Plaques. These are just plaques that go up on the back window. Once again, I don't know, it kind of makes it look like a funeral parlor car here. Although some of them are in neon, which it's a nice sort of effect there. Especially if you do a lot of car meets in the dark. Los Santos. So yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I might get that. I like that. Just the SA kind of,
Be proud of that plaque.
something that would be on a baseball cap kind of thing. In fact, I think they do have baseball caps with that. The light color. That's what I jumped to last time I skipped all this. But yeah, I'm standing by the, what is it? Dew green? Lime green. Yeah, I went with lime green, which gives it a nice sort of radiation color. Lights. Usual sort of stuff. Neon kits. Everything. Livery. We looked at this last time. I'm going to go back to this after I paint the color. Primary color, of course. We have to choose metallic in order to go with a pearlescent color, which I definitely want to do. So yeah, I was thinking maybe shadow silver, which is a nice color for a car like this. Cast iron silver is also nice. But I think I'm going to go with the gasoline green, which is also good for like this sort of era vehicle. So yeah, I'm gonna hit that with the gasoline green. I'm gonna do a pearlescent over that. It's hard to see a lot of these on the gasoline green paint job. So you have to go with something that's very strong. Yeah, like the hot pink, that's a very strong color. Or something very bright, like the salmon pink. You can see that shows up very well there. Or the yellow. You can see the yellow shows up very well there. The dew yellow, especially nice. Although that'll make it more of a greenish. I think I want it to be more of the bluish. So I'm going to go down and see what the blues have to offer. Maybe I'll go with the ultra blue. Or maybe a different kind of green, you know, the lime green. But once again, I think I want to try to give it more of a blue hue. You could give it like a dark overcoat, which is a nice effect. Shows up well in the sunlight. Maybe the Mariner blue? That goes well with the gasoline green, I gotta say. I like how they added skylights to this mod shop in Benny's, so you could see some of the sunlight come in. Well, the diamond blue would work well, too, because that would have a nice sort of shimmer to it. Surf blue. Nautical blue. These are more deeper. The nautical kind of blends in even. Racing blue. The ultra blue. That's what I was thinking I'm going to go with this. But let's look at some of the other ones, light blue. And then we get into the browns where it will kind of dull the color, I think. Which, yeah, might be what you're going for. I had to dull VooDoo for long enough, though. I wanna shimmer it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the ultra blue. So I like the effect there. So, secondary color. Secondary color, as we saw last time, doesn't do anything on the exterior of the VooDoo, but it does have changes for the interior seats and the trim. So, I don't think it matters. So here we go. You can get a good look at the different selections, and really you got all of the different selections that you would normally have for the secondary colors, but really it just affects the seat covers. So let's see, let's find something that would go well with this. Something that doesn't quite match, but, well, something that matches but doesn't quite blend in. I might go with the yellow. Yellow would be nice. Race yellow. The orange might be nice too. I had the sunrise orange. That's what it's currently holding. Ooh, salmon pink. Salmon pink has a nice contrast to that, I think. You know, I think, yeah, we already went through all of these. I think salmon pink's the winner. And that may be the only time I have ever or will ever say that. So trim color might once again go with the salmon pink, although that'll blend in with the side panels there. And although that might not be a terribly bad thing. Go with an actual skin tiger look there. Could do that. Yeah, that doesn't really fit there. I want to go with something bright here. Oh. Ooh. I kind of like that, the diamond blue. Let's look at some of the other ones here, though. Kind of like the diamond blue, but not as loud. These are kind of good, sort of, if you want to have a natural look to it. I'm of course not going for that. The cream might work well too. I'm gonna do the cream. I think I might as well do the diamond blue. This white look like a zebra in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the diamond blue for now. Should I do the surf blue? Diamond blue is a little bit more vibrant here. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, my crew emblem, good for the fronts of jackets, not good for the sides of cars. I'm of course not going to sell it now. Transmission, once again, not really any sort of visual mod, just the same kind of thing that we were used to. I got my speakers set up. I'm happy with the square neon. I might do the circle neon, but for the shape of the car, I like the square setup. Turbo. Yeah, this thing does need turbo, but I'm gonna save my money for these mods here. Benny's Originals mod wheels here. These are the new wheel types that were added with Benny's mod shop, which is good selection here. A lot of things sort of fitting both the old and the new, you know, depending on what you're going for. I of course have a sort of more old-fashioned looking thing, at least on the exterior here. So I'm not going to go with any of these kind of rims. Although these are very cool. Like if I got the Moonbeam or something, I would probably go with something like this, or Biohazard. It's cool too. Waves are nice. Ooh. That's trippy. The Lick. Hypnotics. That might be worth doing. Half cut. Another sort of Illuminati symbol being snuck in there. They seem to be really into the Illuminati in this one. Whereas before it was just sort of like you'd occasionally throw it in there, throw in a reference there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with these.
Don't she look pretty?
You can change the, you know, for every wheel it's a little bit different. For this it just seems to change that middle peg there. But yeah, I should give it the gasoline green. If I can. Okay. Then I'll give it the fluorescent blue. We'll do fluorescent blue. Maybe I'll just leave it. Yeah. Tire design. So yeah, they've added a few things. It used to just be the white line, you know, white stripe around the tire. There's a little bit different kind of things. Retro white wall, which is pretty cool. I might go for that with this one. Red lines, blue lines, the atomic symbol. If you want to advertise for a non-existent company there. I'm gonna go with the retro white wall in this one. I'm already out of money again. But yeah, there it is. There's the full breakdown of what you can get on the VooDoo here. Let's see if I'm gonna change my mind now about this. You know, I might get the blue pattern now. I got this. Oh wait, that isn't even the full breakdown. Yeah. Let's do the tank. Bodywork, curb feelers. What else did I miss here today? Oh yeah, we have to go back to the livery, as they call it, and choose something out of that. Now, those of you who don't know, livery is the sort of, I guess, car tattoos, for lack of a better term, lack of a better common term at least. Now that I have my paint job chosen, it's going to be a lot easier to choose a livery. Oh, although I'll have to make some more money before I choose something like this. But you can see, although the way it looks, I might not even get one of these. I might just leave it like this for a little bit. And even then, maybe just get something subtle. Uh, Not that this is subtle, but as subtle as you can get with these livery patterns. Although some of these are really nice. But, you know, with the VooDoo, those of you who like it, those of you who've had one since the game came out, even though it looked all cruddy, you appreciate the shape of it, and on its own doesn't really need a lot of this stuff. But it is really nice to sort of get it all buffed out and everything, doesn't it? So we went through some of these last time, the different plate holders. Again, since I'm going with the retro feel with this, let's see if there's anything kind of... Yeah.
How that looking?
The vanity plate. It's funny, you can get it for, even for cars that it isn't. I like the Vapid cars. The Blade and the Dominator. I do like the muscle cars in this game. So now that I have the paint job chosen, yeah, I think I am gonna keep that one. That works. Alright, so there we go. Fully, well, almost fully done up VooDoo. Like I said, I might not even get the livery in the end. I'm glad to just have a nice shiny pearlescent paint job, some hydraulics on it, you know. It is a joy. But you never know. I might do that. Come back here, get the livery detailings done. Maybe maybe do a higher hydraulics so it can bounce higher. I don't know. Then you can start messing it up. It starts bouncing along the ground and it's getting scratched up, I bet. So, yeah, I might get the livery stuff. Let me pull up the interaction menu, scroll all the way down, or you can start from the bottom and then go up. View the doors, open everything up. Yeah, look at that gaudy interior. Ooh, how loud. So yeah, there it is, the VooDoo. Full breakdown, all the stuff you can do to it, all the different customizations and everything. So if you like this sort of retro style, if you're looking forward to playing Fallout, this might get you excited. I know it's, well, I don't know if it'll get you excited, but if you're not excited already, I don't think there's anything can be done. But yeah, I'm excited about this update. The VooDoo, finally, looking nice. Nicer than I ever expected it to, honestly. It's quite the joy. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. If you like the VooDoo, go pick one up. It's very cheap on the Benny's website, which you can pull up on your phone very easily. Just go to stock, and you can buy the VooDoo right there. The other 5 cars that Benny works on right now, Hopefully they'll be adding more soon, and you'll be able to have a wider selection of cars to mod. But for me, right now, the VooDoo is enough. So yeah, check out the website if you want to look at the cars that you can possibly mod. And yeah, go check it out. There's a lot of weird stuff you can do there. You can see all the neon there too. And enjoy. Any ideas for future videos? Just place a comment below. Thanks. Bye.